Hello, Owen. Give me a second. I need to test. At least I know Twitch works. Let me make sure YouTube works. Yep. Thought I might as well start doing Twitch and YouTube again. There's not a reason not to. Oh, okay, ads running. We've got about a little under 3 minutes. Been doing pretty good. For the horde. Hello, Morgan. Let me know if you guys can hear, if you guys are hearing double. Okay, I've got my speakers on. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm going to just kind of wanting to make sure because I mean, this is one thing I like. This is one thing I like about not doing Faz anymore and doing MMOs is I don't have to have a headset on. Which means that maybe my right ear will go back to normal. Like the doc's taking a look at it and he's like, there's nothing structurally wrong. So you've probably just been wearing a headset too long. And if you don't wear a headset for a while, maybe things will come back to normal. So hopefully, because there's just like a little tingy sound, like especially like wife with Cat Thulu was talking, like when we were picking up a friend last night, wife was talking and my ear was just kind of like rattling. Unlock me. Maybe, like I said, he was like I don't hear a ringing. It's just like even me talking, I can hear a little bit of, it's almost like the tenor is too high. You know how, like, if you've got, if you're listening to music and you turn the tenor a little bit too high, you'll get a little bit of vibration in the speakers. That's what it feels like. And not saying I'm blaming Faz, but I think because I always had to have the headset on for Faz and I was streaming so many hours. I mean, what, I was over 8,000 hours on that game. I think it actually started screwing with my hearing. It's 5 seconds. All right. But hello, everybody. It isn't always necessarily ringing. It could be clicking, buzzing, or crunchy noises. Yeah, I'm not really getting that either. It's like I said, how it feels is if hey, Night Gamer, is if you're like listening to music on your speakers and you turn the tenor too loud or too high, and the speaker, you start getting that little pingy noise out of the speakers from the tenor. That's what it feels like. And when people are talking, it's usually higher pitched voices that make it go crazy. So, but hi everybody, how's everyone doing? I had a good day though. I climbed so many fracking stairs today. I had 2 deliveries that were on 3rd floors of apartments. One was I just had to carry up some totes. One was a couple of trips of groceries, but yeah, I did one delivery job where from the app it looked like it was like 20 items here, 15 items here, 11 items. There's three deliveries. I show up and there's 22 totes or 22 tags. I'm like, that is not what the app was telling me. He's like, I can get all this in the car. We can make this work. But I came up here because I was doing another Walmart, and I saw a Walmart that was like 10 miles away with an order, and I'm like, what the hell? I haven't got a new order here, so let me go up there and grab that one. And yeah, I get up there and I'm like, holy shit. At least the first two houses with the most were houses and no stairs. It was just, you know, go through their gate and put it on their porches. But yeah, the third one was an apartment, 3rd floor. I'm like, so, but other than that, not bad. Oh no. Just random power going out or on purpose to save power. But yeah, so other than that, it was a good day. And my last job actually brought me 10 minutes from home. so that was, you're always ecstatic when you get jobs like that where your last job, you know, for the day, the delivery is close to home. So yeah, so that was great. It was like only a 9 delivery job. It was only a 9 delivery job. Took me about 2 hours because it was all over the place. But the last 2 jobs were like 10 minutes from me. So I'm like, yes. I don't have to drive, you know, do the last drop and drive 50 minutes home. Okay. Yeah, that happens. But other than that, picked up friends from Scotland yesterday. They had a lovely trip. Lots of pictures. They drank a lot of whiskey. Because that's basically what they did. They rented a car. They went to Scotland 3 weeks ago, rented a car, and they basically just drove all the way to, started on the East Coast, I think, drove all the way to the top. Like he even got out of the car, like, because there's that sign that that you're at the top of Scotland. It went and touched the sign, and then they drove down the West Coast and they came back across. But all they did was just go from one distillery to another distillery to another distillery. One day they had a guide that basically picked them up in the morning and drove them around for 8 hours to different distilleries, so they could drink whatever they wanted and not have to worry about driving. So they've been to London. They go about every 3 or 4 years. This is like their 3rd or 4th trip to Scotland. But I know they've gone to London also. But he loves Scotland. She's learned to love Scotland. Cat Thulu was actually like, "Oh, we ought to go to Scotland." I'm like, "Be prepared. If we go to Scotland, we're not coming back." It's like, I loved living in Scotland. If I could find a job in Scotland, I would seriously think about moving, because yeah, I freaking love Scotland. Especially because once you get above Edinburgh, I mean, it's just all small towns and just countryside. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's really not a large city north of Edinburgh. Shetland Islands, just, yep. So, like, I was stationed in Dunoon, and that's where I lived for a couple of years. Which basically, if you're looking at the map of Scotland, Edinburgh's here, Glasgow's here, Dunoon's here. Straight, 60-mile train ride from Dunoon to Edinburgh. And then, but like everything north is just countryside and small towns. Aberdeen for one, okay. Like, I know Aberdeen. For some reason, I thought it was, like, how big is Aberdeen? I'm sure there's some largest towns, but like, I'm talking like huge, like large, like Glasgow, Edinburgh sized cities. Or is Aberdeen actually that big? I didn't think Aberdeen was that big. But yeah, I told her, she's like, well, if I can find a teaching job. My one friend was like, Well, actually, there's an island that has like 500 people on it, something like that, that are always looking for it. You have to take a ferry across it. I think they were looking for teachers. Still good size? Okay. But yeah. But I don't know what the internet. You know, they've got to have at least some decent internet, because yeah, I don't want to go off. I don't want to go that far off the grid. And her thing is, like, it's one reason why we'll probably never move from where we live, is we have everything we want or need, especially as we get older, is within 5 to 10 minutes. We've got 1, 2, 2 definitely. I think there's a third hospital, and I'm talking like major hospital, within 10 minutes of us. Oh, hello, Anaplia. Our doctor offices are 5 minutes away. Our dentist is 5 minutes away. We've got one major grocery store like 5 minutes away. We've got 3 Aldis within 10 minutes. Our movie theater, if we want to go to the movies, is like 10 minutes away. Like, everything is 10 minutes away. 5 or 10 minutes away for the most part. Like most of our restaurants, like we got a Thai place just down the street. We got Mexican within 5. We got a Greek place just down the street. And we're not like in the city or anything. It's just we're in the suburbs, and we're just right off of where everything is, kind of in the middle of it. So, but yeah, for her thing is like, you know, with us getting older, having all of our needs as far as doctors and stuff like that within, you know, within throwing distance is nice. And I agree. And they're very good at, like, during the winter, our road is one of the first roads that get cleared. So, because it's a major, the biggest connector as far as 2 big roads. It's one of the main connectors to those 2 roads. So our road gets cleared really quick. To the point of when we have snow and the roads aren't clear, we're like, holy crap. It's you know, it astonishes us. But yeah, but other than that, that's basically about it for the day. So let's jump in. We're gonna mess around with a Halfling Beastmaster. We're going to basically try out the Beastmaster, and if I have problems with the pet, I just dismiss, or basically just resummon it. Stats, I'm not sure about. I think Wisdom's probably fine. We could drop that up. At least get that up. Let's get this up. We'll do that. That's good enough. Probably not the best, but... Oh, wait. We'll go toughness. Infravision. Beastmaster, so... Maybe sword. And we'll do survival. We'll do survivalist. No, so how they do open beta is when you come back, your character will be there. So when they do another open beta, your character will be there. Like, I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, that's just a scary ass face. Looks like a serial killer. Because most of my guys are from like 2 or 3 open betas ago. Grumble. Good name for a Beastmaster. And we'll go with that. It's open beta. All right, so we want to do the wood elves because we've not done the wood elves yet. So I have no idea about it. But yeah, like Wolfen, I think was a couple of betas ago. That Wolfen's a couple of betas. Grumbleskin's new. But yeah, they just basically, they'll be there for next time they do an open beta. Now, when they go early access, everything's getting wiped. Everybody will be starting off new. All right. Got a couple of spells to memorize. This is called Monsters and Memories. It is a MMO, more retro style. But it's an older style MMO. But it's in, right now it's in open beta. Open beta goes till the 7th. Just look up Monsters and Memories. But if you ever heard of EverQuest, games like EverQuest, Arcade of Camelot, things like that, that is what you're basically playing. Games like that. All right, so there's a Shady Trader. This is the second time I've made a character here, and I've always been dumped in this spot. So there's a Shady Trader right there. Bodies from people falling out of the fracking trees. So this is the Wood Elf area. I know nothing about this area. This is totally new to me. I mean, they made it look a lot like kind of like Lothlorien and Middle Earth. I mean, it resembles a lot like Wood Elf area in EverQuest. Yes, yeah, it's a lot like for those who play WoW, especially like vanilla or classic. You know, falling out of the falling from in Thunder Bluff, except this is much taller, much bigger drop. But it does give me that Lothlorien feel to it. But how you doing, Zapster? No. All right, so scrap dealer. I don't know if scrap dealer is... No, it just looks like weapons and stuff. Beginning of this is going to be me wandering around a lot. Yep. Well, I mean, in hardcore, WoW classic hardcore, the The elevator was the #1 killer. Playing on a friend's Minecraft server. Thunder Bluff would be up there, except that not a whole lot of people go to Thunder Bluff, and not a whole lot of people play Torrent. $20. Huh. But it is very pretty. But it's like, you know, be very careful, like when you're going to the edge to look at things, of not falling. But I mean, this would, just like any place, you got to travel around it a bit to, you know, to get to know it. But oh my God, this thing is so much, so many levels. 2D, I'm good with, as far as like figuring out where I'm going and stuff. Make it 3-dimensional, and I'm going to be getting lost a lot. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, just kind of get used to where things are. Like, okay, let's not fool ourselves. I'm not going to remember any of this shit. At least not right now. I believe purple names is just they've got themselves either on a non, because if you do a who on them, no information will come up. But I think it's a non, but technically it's a non/roleplay. Some people do it so people can't do a who on them. But I know a lot of role players will do that also. Well, I don't mind too much, but one of them has a whistle. Oh God. Ouch. I'm going to freaking fall off this thing at some point, because I'm going to be too busy looking around. I do love the fact that there's a bell. I'm trying to remember how EverQuest worked. Wasn't it just kept going up and down and you had to catch it at the right time? I like the fact that they made it where you can summon it. Would you like a room? Yes, we have one big ass room. Enjoy. It's like that hiking trail in Spain, where they have a bunch, Carmen Santiago? Something like that. Tried Beastmaster, and he's by far the strongest of the many you tested so far. I've got my shaman up to 8. I was working on a Beastmaster, but I got annoyed with my pet being always behind me. So I stopped playing him, and then people were just like, no, just... If he's too far behind us, resummon him. That's all you gotta do. It costs nothing to it basically costs nothing to resummon them. So just resummon them. So I told him, it's like, well, you know what? I need to go to the Wood Elf area and explore. So I'll make a halfling Beastmaster and try it out. But how you doing, Air, Land, and Sea? I do like the fact that that ladders actually work. I will be curious to see what the place looks like when, like once everything gets, like, you know, before everything goes into early access, to see how much more things get decorated. There's a platform up there. How I get up there, I don't know. Okay. I'm more of a soloer than I am anything else, so at least the people part won't bother me too much. But yeah, I'll have to figure out where the hell to go after level 4. Like I know the like I know the wiki gives you kind of an idea. But I don't know how well the wiki is up to date as far as stuff like that goes. All right. Let's go down to the floor and let's go find some things to kill. Though I wouldn't mind knowing where my class master is. Trader's Terrace, Traveler's Lift. Yeah, like all of my characters have been in Night Harbor, so this I kind of was like, you know what? Let me make something over here. Let me see if I can kind of make heads or tails of the Wood Elf area. Ardent Keepers. Head to Keeper's Terrace, a ways to the north of here. Like I know where north is. Yeah, at least in Night Harbor, you could like look at the sky and see, you know, especially if it's daylight, and you know where and figure out which way is, you know, north, south, east, west. Not so much on this. So far Shaman, but Shaman was my favorite class in EverQuest. One of the things I'll be doing on closed beta is kind of playing everything to at least level 10 or 12 before early access. Mainly just to see, one, to play them, but two, maybe there's something that's going to catch my attention other than Shaman. But I've always liked the Jack of all trades type. I like the debuffs. I like the dots. It's always been one of my favorite ways to play. No mini-map, no compass. You are on your own. I mean, there is a map, but it's not a map of, but it's not a game map. It's a, you know, someone made a map. I think you can normally get to it from the wiki. Though I don't know how well it's going to help you in the wood elf area. I mean, for those who ever played Daggerfall, you know, you get your map in Daggerfall, and it's like, you know, you're in a dungeon and you're kind of like, okay, everything is overlaid on top of each other. How the hell do I get out of here? And it's basically luck. All right, so we're back at the beginning because there's a scrap dealer. I mean, it's definitely one of the things I love about the game, but it's also what I do understand that it is also one of the things that is going to annoy the piss out of a lot of people. Because they're going to spend half their time playing trying to figure out where the hell they're at. Hello. Ring the bell. Thank you. Oh, that looks like an area over there. Let's go over there. That's kind of what I get. That's what I kind of do nowadays. I mean, like Night Harbor, I can get around Night Harbor pretty easily now. But anything else is kind of, but yeah, this area, and when they add in the Deep Elves area, I'll have to learn all new areas. But yeah, when I first started in closed beta, yeah, I was hitting M and open betas, the last couple of open betas. I'd come back from other games, and yeah, I was hitting M a lot. All right. So let's go find... Go find a place to kill things. I guess we'll follow our road. I'm sure I won't get lost. Okay, so apparently there is a Drakeling quest for armor. Apparently it's better than the scarabs. Right, that's white. So let's go fight that. What's that? That's yellow. We don't want to fight that. Yeah, one thing that will be interesting is what out here cons pissed off at me and what cons neutral. Okay, the prickly barrier might screw me up. Oh, see, this is the one thing I don't know. It's like, I guess I could probably go ask that shady guy, the shady trader. Well, holy shit. No! Are you kidding me? Fracking red? Now I want to see if this shady dealer here, like the one in Night Harbor, can you get a quest from him? No. Yeah, the person that healed me. It was an orc. Like I saw it, it aggroed. I'm like, okay. It's like it can't be that big of a deal. Let me con it. Red. Ah, run. I think it took like half my fracking health. Good thing I'm fast on my feet. Yes, man. What's up? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Oh shit, gotta go. Oh no! No! Run away! Yeah, that was not a smart move. But it did answer a question. I'm like, I wonder if you attack one, the other one will jump in. The answer to that is yes. Well, that was one of the things with EverQuest way back when. Like it's not like WoW, where you can hit the WoW. Sometimes guys, enemies or NPCs, whatever, monsters will, join each other if you attack one. Just depends on what their range is. EverQuest was very much a lot of its joining in range was very was pretty big. Like if you saw two things, you had to seriously take a look at it and go, okay, can I take both? Because most likely both of them are going to come. I mean, classic WoW is a lot like that. You had to be careful in classic WoW. And then for some reason later on, they just decided in retail, they just kind of decided to get rid of that part. Yes. But you kind of see it more in classic, or the classic till Lich King. I want to say Cataclysm is when they started making that a little less. I mean, I've got the buff. Let me try this. Yeah, just not like it used to be. It used to be, you had to be careful. But even nowadays, yeah, you might get more if you pull one, but you're probably going to be fine. I mean, playing hardcore, you had to be really careful. Ooh, tranquility, nice. And haste. Thought I saw a black wolf up here. Right, so, Oric. Okay, he is only yellow, though. But... I hope everyone's day is going well. Now, driving was nice. By the way, I might be on tomorrow. I might not be on tomorrow. I got to take the kitty to the vet in the morning. I'm probably not going to go drive, but I might just take the day off and chill. I will be on Saturday. I'm not sure about Sunday. I kind of want to make sure I start, taking some time off. I don't need to stream every day. I think what it's going to be is definitely be on Monday through Thursday, from 3 to 6 Eastern Standard Time, and after that, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be how do I feel? Do I feel toasty, or do I feel pretty good? But like Cthulhu is going to be at a. What is she doing? She's making... It's not still engraving. I can't remember if it's pouring still. Like, I can't remember exactly what it is she's doing on Saturday, but she's going to be gone most of the day. So I'll probably definitely stream on Saturday, and then Sunday we'll just play it by ear. I do have out on YouTube, I did put out a new video. For those who've been playing the game for a while, you're going to know this stuff. For the folks who are kind of new, it's basically just going over the four shady merchants in Night Harbor, where they're at, and basically going over, don't sell to these guys, but take all your money that you have, that you've collected, and buy everything that like the cook will pick, the cook will take, blacksmiths will take, all the other merchants that are in town, and sell, because you'll normally make, like, let's say you can buy bat wing from a shady merchant for 3 copper. You can sell it to the cook for 5. So it's not a whole lot of stuff to make. It's not like a whole lot of money to make, but when you're especially talking about coppers and then silver, it is something. Every little bit counts. But yeah, just put that out, and then, as you can tell, I'm streaming over to YouTube. So, kind of going to get back into the habit of that, because honestly, why not? it's not hard to do. It's not hard to set up, though. I'd probably need to I don't think this game necessarily needs me to be at 2K. I could probably back it off. Hey, we got a level. And I'm probably almost out of freaking space. Because I don't know where to get a free bag at like I do on like I do on Night Harbor or Harbor. We've already tried the only shady guy we know here. We've already tried him. He didn't give us anything to do. So there's going to be walking around and trying to see if we can figure it out. Let's go sell some stuff. Holy crap. I wonder if there's another area that's better. Like a lot of stuff, I mean, a lot of stuff's going to be white to me now. But, oh, scouts are. Come here, scout. I just want to pull it away, make sure that I didn't want to get two. And maybe I can get lucky and maybe get some rusty weapons off these guys and maybe some armor. Speaking of which, there we go. I do have a guard behind me, so if I need to run like hell. But if folks are doing open beta right now, what you playing? What you liking so far? Right now, I think I've got it pretty much down to definitely shaman, definitely ranger, probably. If I can, maybe Beastmaster. I just got to get it to where the just got to get to where the pet's not annoying me. Now the question is there a cave around here for fellstones like there was? What were the orcs in EverQuest by the Wood Elf area? Crushbone? Which was a big grouping area. I ought to try, I would actually try crafting. Now, granted, I would have to find the merchants. I mean, the trainers. Which that's probably not going to be easy. Okay, this... Oh, it's yellow. That's why. I was wondering why that took longer than normal. Whoops. All right, we are out of space. Oh. Huh. I totally forgot to read this. Those with connection to lands and creatures, summon rangers rest upon Keeper's Terrace. To reach us, set out from the top of the Traveler's Lift and venture past the inn toward the Willow's Whisper. Descend the ramp to the left to the Trader's Terrace, where you will find the Ranger's Rest across the span. All right, so we know where that... So Trader's Terrace is right over... Well, the lift is right over here. By the way, for all halflings, all gnomes, all goblins, haven't decided if I'm going to do dwarves also. We'll all be grumble something. Snickety, hello. Hope the day is finding you as well as it possibly can. Hello, buddy. Lady D, hello. All right, so travelers, goods. Let's take a look at that again. Reach us, set up from the Traveler's Left, venture past the inn toward the Willow's Whisper. All right, so let's go this way. All right, there we go. Willow's Whisper. Cross this. Then the Trader's Terrace is next. Ascend the ramp on the left to Trader's Terrace, where you will find the Ranger's Rest. Okay. Across the span. All right, so we want to cross this. At Trader's Terrace, Sentinel's Gaze. Okay, so there's Trader's Terrace. Weapons and armor. So across the span. So it should be over here. Ranger's Rest. Aha. Hey, we can read directions. Go me. Alright. Oh, I do need to go sell though before I do anything else. Relgan Greenblade. When you arrive, deliver this pamphlet to Relgan. There you go. Hello, Relgan. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, see request from aid. You have the scent of the wild on you. Take no offense, for we have the Ardent Keepers wish to preserve the natural order between the beasts of the Weald and Belindral. Take this request to Aaron Mossfang in the Quiet Den. She oversees the training of those like yourself who have a connection to bestial spirits. Alrighty. So who are we looking for? Aaron Mossfang. I guess maybe upstairs. Maybe I'm wrong. Birch Wind Breeze. There's bears over here, so I'm going to guess maybe over here. Aaron Mossfang. Aha, we're right. See, you just got to look around. You'll find your way. Snatches a pound from her hand, then leans in close to you without regard for personal boundaries. She sniffs. I'm not one for paperwork, but I can tell you just came from Relgan. You have the scent on you. You've also been marked by beast spirits, which makes you more pleasant company than most. All right. Let's be here to learn how to bond with the animal. Correct. Well, your timing is impeccable. We recently brought in some wounded animals that could use treatment. A strong partner in the Weald. The first thing you'll need to do is copy the scrolls I gave you and then memorize them. They'll teach you the proper techniques to bond with an animal and call them to your side. Once that's done, tell me when you're ready to continue. Oh. I gotta get rid of something. Crap, I forgot to sell. I'll get rid of a bat tooth. I made a mistake. Oh, looks like we got ads about to start. So let me get this. Then we'll take a quick break. Then I'll be back. And yes, I use the Lord of the Rings Online fireworks. I haven't found anything. I haven't really found anything that I want to make a, like, other than if I'm just walking around and stuff, might be okay. But yeah, I haven't found anything really to make Be Right Back videos yet for here. Well, let's go on break. I'll be right back in about 3 minutes or so. I'm gonna go get me a drink since apparently I'm coughing now, and I'm gonna get my sweatshirt because I'm cold. So I'll be right back, everybody.
Taylor.
Thank you very much for the 19-month sub of subbing. But thank you kindly. How you doing today? How's your life going? Got me some Mott's gummy bears. All right, so I need to heal some things, I think. But that's what the journal's for. Okay, once that's done, tell me when you're ready to continue. The first thing you'll need to do is copy the scrolls I gave you and then memorize them. They'll teach you the proper techniques to bond with an animal and call them to your side. But first, we must be here to learn how to bond with an animal, correct? We've recently brought in some wounded animals that could use treatment and a strong partner in the wild. Aaron Mosswing produces a small animal treatment kit and tosses it to your hands alongside a pair of scrolls. All right. Okay, I can't put it on a bar, so apparently I just got to do it from here. How do you use it? I'm gonna play League of Legends today. I can't wait to rage. Hey, Saul. I have never played League of Legends. I've played Heroes of the Storm. From that, I learned that I probably don't need to play League of Legends. Let's be here. Recently brought in some wounded animals that could use treatment and a strong partner in the wild. Oh, I think maybe this, you have to do this. There we go. Oh, I know. It didn't say how many things I have to heal. Okay. Nobody wants healed. Week has been a really long month. Felt like 30 days back into the west of the week. She didn't say what to do after this. Like we healed the one thing. Yeah. Brew Crew, thank you for the 10 streak. How you doing? How you doing today? Yeah, some of the it's okay. So some of the quests remind me a lot of EverQuest. Also, you don't get much of a hint. Maybe I'm supposed to do this. Let's see. Let's do that. Um. Oops. Apparently, you're not supposed to try to tame the wounded animal. Now I'm in my underoos. Yep. Well, if the quest like told you find some wounded animals that could use a treatment and a strong partner in the wild. I tried to tame the wounded wolf that I healed. And apparently that was a no-no. Because he got pissed off. Well, first the wolf disappeared. But then the person I'm working with got pissed off and thought I was trying to hurt things and killed me. Now let's see how bad my memory is and if I can get back to my body. I'm trying to remember the directions in my head. I think I am... I think we might be good. I'm not sure. I think I'm going the right direction. If I remember this, it's amazing. Just putting it out there. This is not where I was supposed to go. Oh, maybe actually that's the tree. Weapons and armor. Kindles, Ranger's Rest. Here we go. All right, so there's them. Oh, there we go. We're over here. We made it back. All right. So we're doing something wrong. Not sure what, but we're doing something wrong. And the journal's not helping us much. So we have healed a wounded animal. I could use treatment and a strong partner in the wield. First thing you'll need to do is copy the scrolls and memorize them. Have done that. They'll teach you the proper techniques to bond with an animal and call them to your side. Once that's done, tell me when you're ready to continue. Oh. No. Once that's done, tell me when you're ready to continue. Maybe continue. Well, maybe I need to give her back this. Try. And there we go. You receive a hunt satchel. So which of these animals called out to you? I can't blame you for being drawn to the spirit of the wolf, as I was. They're regal and proud creatures with unquestionable loyalty. Train one properly and you'll have an ally for life. An ally that's both vicious in battle and its protection of you. You'll need to do more than just tend to wounds if you want to form a strong bond with your companion. However, do you think you're prepared for the responsibility? Yes. Good. You've sparked an animal's interest. Now you must further earn its trust by hunting and consuming along it as one would with any true companion. You'll need to keep your companions well fed if you want them to perform their best. I've given you some simple animal feed for now, but you'll have to show me that you can provide what's needed to support a partner from this point. Wolves or bats will be your primary meat sources here in the wild, so choose whichever suits your palate. Fill the hunt satchel with 6 portions of either meat, then seal it and return it to me. Don't worry, little keeper, this hunting is sanctioned so long as... why is that cut off? It retains to your hand. Okay, your bond. All right, so we need to feed probably... Oh no, we got to fill the satchel. Okay. We got some of that. Nope, that's orc meat. Is that all I got? I guess that's all I got. I don't think I can do any... I'm not going to try to heal again. That's a big no-no. Hey, Malik. Very confusing. But kind of fun trying to figure it all out. But how you doing? How you doing? Right, so we need to sell stuff. So let's try to sell what we can. Nope. Yeah, like I at least know how to get to my trainer. So that's a bonus. Now I just gotta figure out who will buy my stuff. I probably need to find the cook. Which that maybe might be by the inn. Yeah. I just like the fact that it's, you know, it's something new. I like the music. The music is pretty good. Like, I don't think there is, from what I gather, I don't think there's a bath around here. But now, as a Lord of the Rings fan, this looks really nice. It definitely reminds me of Lothlorien. Okay, why is my there it is. Okay. Like, why is my chat screwed up? I mean, maybe there's a bath somewhere. I'll have to figure it out. Traveler's Lift. Willow's Whisper. I think Inn is Lomi? Hey! I remembered something. Alright, so we're kind of looking for a cook. And I'm only going off of, like, you know, where the inn was in Night Harbor, that there were cooks nearby. Whether or not that's the case here is, who knows? Maybe not. But it's fun trying to find out. Aha! There we go. So at least there's a little bit of consistency there. But just knowing that the cook was near the inn in Night Harbor, and at least Westgate, and that the cook was nearby the inn over here on by the Traveler's Lift. So, aha! Deduction. Need to get me a little hat. Be like Sherlock Holmes. All right, so we are at 74. I could have bought more spells. Where'd my healing go? Oh, that's right. You have to, if you die, you have to remember, you got to memorize everything again. Now, the only thing I don't know is, and you don't have to tell me, can I summon something now? Or am I going to get a free wolf when I trade all this stuff in? So that's a question I have to myself. We'll see how I like having to worry about feeding something. I feel like a kid. Dad, can I get a dog? You have to feed him and clean up after him. Of course I will. 2 days later, it's now the dad's dog. How are we doing on that? Oh, plenty. Okay, we got plenty of water and food for now. It is definitely a little bit more slower paced. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hey, little cat. Yeah. Now, granted, my parents raised, well, okay, when I was a kid, they're raising Irish setters. Now they used to raise golden retrievers, but they've determined that they might be a little bit too old to always be dealing with puppies now. So they're kind of getting out of the raising. But now, growing up as a kid, yeah, I was the kennel boy. Have you guys done any more driving? I need meat. I am leveling a Halfling Beastmaster. But I realized that I'd not done any stuff over here on the in the Wood Elf area yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow, because I got my shaman up to level 9. So I was kind of like, okay, level 9. I still want to get him to like level 12. But I can stop worrying about him for right now. And oops, I think I screwed up. Yep, I screwed up. Yeah, let's run. But since I hadn't done anything in the Wood Elf area, I was kind of like, you know what, let's just go ahead and and I wanted to try a Beastmaster again. Because people were telling me, it's like, yeah, no, don't worry about trying to keep your pet, with you. It's like whenever you get where you need to go, just resummon them and you're fine. I haven't know. Hubby did one Monday, but none since. They were really busy last night too, but both of us were just too tired. Okay. Work on another job to make a little extra money too, so we both will have 3. Okay. 3 jobs each. That's a lot. Yeah, Cat Thulu this year. She normally skips teaching at summer school, but she decided, but a friend of hers who's also a teacher or trying to get back, trying to get into teaching. Um, they're going to do the summer school for Watson this year. For the nice thing was, so her boss, I guess there's another Nicole, emailed the wrong Nicole and emailed my wife asking about ESY, which is their summer school, which is like 3 weeks at the end of July. But she emailed my wife, and my wife was like, you know what, actually, but she said, can you just do a couple of days instead of the 3 weeks? And my wife responded back, it's like, yeah, I can do 3 Fridays if you want. And her boss got back, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I emailed the wrong one, but yeah, no, if you want to work a couple of Fridays, that'd be great. So she's gonna work a couple of Fridays. She's trying to try to get more money back in the Maine Coon fund. Okay. All right. Stop forgetting to con. All right. So I need wolves and I need bats. Get meat. There we go. I couldn't remember how many subs I'd had today. Wanted to make sure I wasn't missing doing a hair color for people. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Bats, could you have some meat, please? Stop giving me wings. Look at all this meat on you. Need to get meat. Bats are annoying. Okay, let's take on the orc first. Apparently the orc wants me to take him on. Right, he's white, so gotta keep an eye, but I should be okay. Little jumpy there. Come on. It's always like this. Gather me 6 things. Game. Play nice. Give me some fracking meat. I mean, the wood elf area is. I think you can only start here, though, if you are wood elf or halfling. There's no other new lands. So the 7th is, let's see, 4. So that's 5. So Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe, is the end of open beta. But from what I gather, they normally do something cool to end it. Like, I want to say I've seen a dragon at the end of one open beta. So it could be kind of fun. So I definitely have to make sure that I'm on at the end of open beta. Chingus, how you doing? How's life been treating you? Yeah, I'm on open now. I wanted to kind of just make sure that I'm helping out with the, because I mean, really, I mean, all open beta really is, I mean, it's basically a stress test. But I got my shaman to level 9. So when I get done with this, I can go back to my shaman. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes that is all we can ask. If you could, like, give me some better drops, that would be awesome. Thank you. Oh, nope, that's not me. But I hope your streams have been doing well. I've been having fun switching over from Baz going back to my roots and doing MMOs again. Okay, I attacked that without even looking. Thank God it's not a regular skeleton. You're in here somewhere. Come out wherever you are. There you are. Hi. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I mean, luckily my wife plays MMOs also. So we just kind of sit across from each other, playing our respective MMO and, you know, blowing kisses at each other every once in a while. Because, I mean, honestly, most days it's, you know, I go deliver, come home, stream, get done streaming, go upstairs. Oh, shit. Go upstairs and, play more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was in the, Navy on submarines. See, I enjoy laughing at my wife when she starts raging. Because she does it. She rages more than, I mean, she rages like I used to rage in Call of Duty. Cryptologist. Yeah, I was ballistic missile, basically fire control technician, ballistic missiles. Basically, I was the guy who programmed the nukes. I think now there's no longer fire control technician, ballistic missile. They got rid of that back in. Actually, it's one of the reasons why I got out of the military. They got rid of that job, and now I think everyone's just in missile tech. Oh, I mean, being an ex-sailor, how they, people always assume that sailors just curse all the time. She puts me to shame. Like I look at the cats every once in a while and go, kitties, cover your ears. Mommy's having a moment. But with her being a teacher, it's like, I can't curse during the day because of the kids. This is me letting off steam. I'm like, I'm just laughing. I'm not complaining. I'm just laughing. Hey, Defara, how you doing? Well, the couples that game together stay together. Though I still find it funny. My dad tried to get my mom to start playing these games. Because he still plays. But yeah, he's tried to get her to play a couple of times. And it's kind of hilarious. Just PG. Yeah. Feel free. I have no problem helping out fellow vets. I can't help them out as much as I used to when I streamed Faz, but numbers are slightly smaller than what they used to be. But I am having much more fun. So no. I mean, all you did was ask. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, boots. Yeah, I kind of need to go back and I need to go sell some stuff because even if I got meat, I don't really have any space to put it. Yeah, I just between the kinetic partner thing and just things being broke and like, they'll say, like the last patch notes were known problems, and like things that have been broke for a year isn't even on the list. And it's like, but I mean, because I was trying to do this full time, before that, when they gave, and I believe you're a kinetic partner, but when they gave you guys a week of everything, that killed me for a week. I thought you were. But yeah, that killed me that week, and I'm just like, okay, I need to go get a job. And then I'm probably going to start streaming what I really enjoy and stop being frustrated by a game that kind of feels like they're not caring. Well, at least you got denied. I put in for it and they never answered me. So I can't, ooh. Yeah, even like that company that they had that was taking in their applications, like they even like I got with them, it was like, hey, you know, it's been, you know, 2 months, haven't heard anything. And I've checked all my spam on my email and stuff like that. They're like, oh no, we'll contact them. And then they got back to me and they're like, yeah. They said they'll get back to you in the week. They never got back to me. Okay, we'll definitely sell this. I might have to keep that. I mean, it's really weird what they like. I know they upped it because they had so many people that were official content creators that got grandfathered in. So they wanted to make it harder for people to get in. Oh, wow, that's a lot. I get that, but I mean, come on. People who are actually making content and not the people that, you know, the only time they ever log on Faz is when they can get something from it. That's what annoyed me the most. Kind of hoping it goes on sale soon so I can try to get 2 copies for the price of 1. Also Nautica 2. Okay, sorry. I missed your guys' talk. Subnautica 2 over the last week is so much fun and the game is so pretty even when those silly fish are headbutting you. I've watched a couple of people play it. I never got into... I never played Subnautica. Which doesn't mean exactly anything, but... But I kind of was like, eh. I'm getting back. I'm spending money on MMOs. Oh, nice. All right, so I'm going to try this. This is probably going to be bad. I got to level it first. So for some reason, I thought Beastmaster could only do single-handed and dual wield. But apparently, I can use a big-ass axe. I forget you got to ring the bell. I didn't hear no bell. That's a very bad Sylvester Stallone. Huh. That's weird. Wee. No. Okay, that's funny. Necromancer named Nomi the Clown. And as we got confirmation yesterday from one of the devs, Swanee, for this game, they will not be doing any content creators. You are what you are, which is exactly what I want. Holy shit. 1 hit. And all I've got is Sal. Must have critted. That's weird. Would you give me some fracking meat? No, no worries. They have done a lot to, it's like, okay, you know, I meet your requirements. I make a lot of content for you guys. and the people that you've got don't. Or a lot of your, I mean, what they need to do is, and I know a lot of people would be very upset about this, but honestly, if you're not making content and you haven't for over a year, all you're doing is logging in whenever you get the free stuff, like, you know, get access to stuff for a week ahead, like a day ahead or whatever. That's the only time you ever log on. You should be removed from content creator, official content creator, which would make space for people who actually are doing stuff. It doesn't mean you don't have to stream every freaking day, but you should be making content. Because, I mean, some of these guys don't even, I mean, the requirements are stream at least, what, once a week? Baz? And some of these guys on the official, on the Kinetic Partner thing don't even do that. But unfortunately, it's kind of why I had to stop. I couldn't get over it. And I normally get over stuff easy. Like, I just, you know, it's like, okay, I can't control it. Move on. And for some unknown reason, this whole fast thing, I can't. I mean, my wife's been asking me to stop it for a while. Because she just saw how stressed out I was getting about it. So once I stopped trying to be a full-time content creator, it's like, okay, I'm going to take a hit. I'm going to lose a lot of people, but I'm going back to MMOs. And by the way, for all those who are here, thank you. Hey, we got meat. We got the meat. Hey, Cheesy Man Dan. I mean, I had to take a little bit of a, you know, just realization of my ego's going to take a hit from going from like 80, you know, 80 from 80 to 100, going to, you know, 30. But I'm having so much more fun. I'm actually back to enjoying games. Yeah. Like my thing with so like a lot of my videos on YouTube for like the other ghost hunting games was, you know, I would try to, you know, before like I did any reviews of any of the other ghost hunting games was, you know, play it for at least 10 hours, get a good feel for it. The biggest problem I had with that was just, 10 hours can do a lot. I mean, you can get a lot from 10 hours. At least on the, you know, okay, it looks like it's promising. You might want to hold on your money for right now. Those kind of things. All right, I got to drop the candle. I don't want to drop the candle, but I'm going to drop the candle. Okay, we'll do that. Like the one YouTuber I like a lot is Josh Strafe Hayes, but he does a lot of, he'll play something for an hour. I mean, for 100 hours. Or no, is 100 hours or 100 days? It might be 100 days. And then go, you know, is this game still worth it? Is the game, you know, doing, you know, does it have a community? Stuff like that. Thank you, Saul. Like I put out a new video today for Night Harbor, just going over where all the shady vendors are on Northgate, Westgate, and just reiterating the don't sell to these guys. Show up. Like if I had space, I'd go over here, buy everything I possibly know that the cook would take. I just don't have any money. I mean, I just don't have space. But someone sold a backpack. But, you know, go through like anything like the cook will take or the blacksmith or whatever. Buy what you can. And then go sell inside town because you'll always get better sell prices inside town than from the shadies. No, it's okay. Yeah. I'm trying to make it work. Trying to do YouTube, trying to do Twitch, and trying to do a full-time job. I mean, there's just not enough. There's really just not enough hours in a day. And like from what's, you know, like some guys say, you know, if try to concentrate on one. I mean, you know, you got your full-time job. If you want to be a streamer, be a streamer. If you want to be a content creator on YouTube, be a content creator on YouTube. Trying to do both Twitch and YouTube, you're most likely just going to not do either well. And they're not wrong. So I try to at least put one video out a week. I would love to put out more, but yeah, I just don't have the time. Okay. I like doing the I like streaming to YouTube. Like I stopped streaming to YouTube for a bit and I decided today, I'm like, you know what? I've got everything set up. There's no reason not to stream to YouTube. It's easy. My PC can handle it. It's not a big deal. Just stream to freaking YouTube. Because one, it is content. People will look at it. I mean, I was getting some halfway decent views on my live streams from Faz. All right, so that can go back to there. Oh, I need to find a weapon trainer. Can I use this? I can. Do I want to? Do I want to keep it to use it? I also need to sell those. All right. I think I need to go up this. Yeah, that's the one thing I never got into. I never got someone to edit for me. So it's a lot of me doing everything. Which I kind of enjoyed because it let me kind of learn how to edit. I still suck at it, but and I refuse to do the reaction videos. I mean, other people can, you know, you do you, but yeah. All right, I'm selling it for space. So I need a used armor. Probably buy that. Yep. All right, I'm here. I might as well go buy some spells. Okay. Didn't need to come all the way up here. I wanted to buy some spells. Like I've had people offer me to edit my stuff, and I'm just like, I can't know. Like, thank you for the offer. It's awfully sweet. Because they were kind of offering to do it like for free just to work on stuff. Like you just keep stuff fresh in their head. I'm like, thank you. You're very sweet, but I know if you're gonna do stuff for me, I've got to be able to pay you, and I can't afford to pay shit. So, all right. So we got Bestial Bond. Yep. We got Call Companion. Fear Beast, not worried about. Lull Beast, not worried about. Polar Alignment North, not really. Revive Companion, I probably need to buy. Shoot, I'm not that worried about right now. We got Strike. Throw, not worried about. We Kill, we got. We are level 2. Pack of the Predator, what's this? Blue Scroll. Awaken the hunters and streak in your group, increasing their offense by 5. Oh, okay, that's probably a... just an ongoing buff, if I remember right. Oh, yeah. I actually, at one point, I actually had, I was offering to edit on Fiverr. But I put it up, and I promptly took it down. Yep, there we go. So they're like, I'm not good enough to do someone's editing. Like, I'm a very basic editor. And honestly, when I record stuff, I've gotten into the habit now when I try to record stuff, I just try to, like, I'll hit the record button when I'm doing something, and then I try to, like, hit the pause button. And then hit the record button again, just to try to save myself some time from editing. Oh, crap. All right, we got ads. We actually got ads coming up. So let's go ahead and go on break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, and we will continue on. Hey, someone got a rat. Well, let's go ahead and go on break, and I'll be right back, everybody. right, welcome back, everybody. Problem is it's in my it's one of the things that I bring up when I go on break is for me, because I got diabetes too, I try to stand up and walk around every hour. Plus, honestly, I don't want to be going on breaks every half an hour. I like the 3 minutes per hour because a minute and a half, like I can't do a whole lot with a minute and a half. Like if I need to go to bathroom, go grab a drink, all that kind of good stuff, I can't do that in a minute and a half. So, and I've tested it. So 9 times out of 10, I was still coming back in 3 minutes. So I just found it worked way better for me. That doesn't help. Think about how much the dick move it was for Gandalf to bring Dragon Firework to his buddy Bilbo's birthday knowing their past. It was great. That's a great move. What are you talking about? I had no problem with that move there, Saul. Darkov, good morning. Hope you had a good day yesterday. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Huh. All right, so we still need three more meats. I mean, I wish this guy would give me a bag is what I wish. Give me a bag. Yeah, you're not going to give me a bag. You suck. Actually, last night I had a good night's sleep for once. Out of the last 3 days. Then got up, went and delivered. Had a good day delivering. And now having fun playing a little halfling, though I have no idea where the hell I'm going at the time. Okay, the battle axe might be a little OP for, I don't... Oh, wait, someone gave me a buff. What did they give me? Oh, no, that's my buff. Hey, more meat. One of my cats is wanting to come down here because he likes coming down, but we got the basement shut off because of the kitten. We don't want the kitten to get down here, and we don't want the kitten to get freaked out and hide down here because it's a black cat. If it gets down here and freaks out and hides, we're never going to fracking find it until it decides to come out. Oh shit. It's yellow. No, it's probably a bad idea. Let's just run. So yeah, so right now we've got the basement shut off from the cats, and they're like, why are you going downstairs? Why can't we come join you? Like, I'd love to be able to have you guys come down, but I can't. Oh, hide behind this tree and let this guard kill it. Hopefully. Thank you. Yeah, tonight I think... So I finally got Project 1999. there's a couple of things I got to figure out on it, because right now, like, you know, here's my screen and it's only taking up like the left corner. Whoops. Left corner of it. So apparently I was supposed to be able to hit Alt Enter and it's supposed to go full screen. I tried that and it crashed. So, but I've also kind of want to try out, Camelot Unchained again. I can't even find the innie. That's the weird part. Because yeah, a lot of people told me I could do it there. I don't even have an EQ client's innie. I don't know where the hell it's at. I mean, I'm only doing it so I can kind of test. Like, I kind of want to be able to, I kind of want to test and go, okay, you know, over here, you know, it's taking this long to level my shaman up to this point. And this is how much damage I'm doing. This is how long it's taking to go, you know, level 7 to level 8. You know, how long is it taking me in, you know, going over Project 1999? It's still yellow. Like, I don't plan on spending a whole lot of time with it. I just kind of, like, especially during closed beta and stuff like that, I just kind of want to compare. Well, you suck. I guess at some point I could probably maybe get a pet. Maybe. That'd be a good idea. Okay, warrior we don't want. Hey, Shockland. So far so good. I mean, it's kind of, I got a two-handed axe off a drop, and it's, I mean, this stuff is only, I mean, I'm only level 2. Hey, where did my thing go? And I mean, I'm killing a lot of things with one hit that's, you know, only one level below me because I'm only level 2. Okay, make that level 3. But how you doing, man? Yeah, I saw you over on Crindle's. That's why I haven't got a pet yet. Like, I didn't know that for sure, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get a pet yet because I think when I complete this quest, I'll get a pet. Ah, crap. I gotta go sell again. I need backspace. Like, I just need one more meat. The little bastards won't give it. They keep giving me wings and teeth and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, I've killed a lot of black wolves and I've killed a lot of bats. I've only got 5 meat. I know technically I could probably go over here and probably find some, which had just dawned on me that I could probably go over here and do that. Except there's nothing here, so never mind. Cook. Actually, it might be cook. Nah, no, we'll try the cook. I keep forgetting to look at the place during the daylight. It's very cool looking. I rang the bell. Must have been going up. There we go. Well, I mean, partially because Night Harbor is a desert. My thing is I've always loved desert areas. I blame Star Wars for that. Oops, darn it. Oops, someone rang the bell. I didn't hear the bell ring. But yeah, I've always, for some unknown reason in games, I love desert areas. But I definitely blame Star Wars for that. Like, I like this area more than I like the Night Elf lands in WoW. I hate those areas. Yeah, the Night Elf area, the Night Elf areas in WoW is they always just kind of 20 copper. I'd rather just sell you my shit. And just go back out. I'm not paying 20. I got spells to buy. I ain't spending 20 copper. Are you kidding me? Wow, wolf blood 80 copper is like really nice. Bank. Let's go to bank. And convert. I'm liking it. I mean, it definitely is a harder to figure out than Night Harbor, but it's kind of like everything. Once you spend enough time there and you wander around enough and figure that kind of stuff out, you'll be fine. You'll get used to it. You just got to spend time. You just got to spend time in it and get used to it. I mean, as someone like in World of Warcraft who played a lot of Taurens, I'm perfectly fine with the lifts. Okay with that. All right, let's go back. Right now they've got, let's see, there's a lot of classes. I've even heard some people say there's too many classes. Races, I'd have to go back to the starter screen, the class screen. I wish there was a way to instant log out. And just have the thing of, you know, if something's trying to kill you, you'll still be on for 30 seconds. Well, let me get out of here and I can go look. Actually, no, I can go over to Wiki. So classes. So races right now, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 proposed classes. I mean, races. Right now, we don't have trolls. Possibly lizardmen. It's on the wiki. We don't have high elves. We don't have deep dwarves, and we don't have deep elves or deep gnomes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Come in, darling. I've been expecting
6.
you.
We got 6 races that are not in game yet. I think some of them are going to come out, or coming out when early access comes out, and some classes and some races are going to come out after that. And then classes, there's just so many classes. 1, 2, 5, 8, maybe 16 classes, something like that. Jacqueline, thank you for the follow. I will have to try it. By the way, anybody that does not know about this site, it's not bad. I don't know enough to know whether it's if it's where's my I'll put it in YouTube and Twitch. I believe it's okay. All right. So we need one more meat. Oh, release prior. Ooh, nice. See, because yeah, like I thought some, like I knew some were going to be released in early access. I hadn't read that some of them were going to get released before, or maybe I misread. Maybe that's because I thought Deep Dwarves were after early access. Oh, you said Deep Gnomes and Deep Elves. Because I kind of want to try. Oh, there we go. I want to try a deep gnome. I mean, a deep dwarf for shaman. Bat, bat, wolf, wolf, bat, bat. Journal? Oh. Well, crap. All right, so shoot. I thought it was either or. Bat, 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 bat. Okay. Yeah, maybe if I would have read it better. Reading comprehension for the win. Yeah, my brain said that I read that as and or. Oh, I bought spells and I have not memorized them. Or maybe I memorized them and I forgot to put them on my bar. I think I forgot to put them on my bar. I mean, it wasn't anything major, but... I might be on a little early tomorrow, by the way. I was thinking I was probably not going to do anything, but I probably am going to stream. But I've got to take Rune, my new kitten, to the vet for vaccinations. So I'm not going to go drive tomorrow. Got that. So that's up. Maybe that's the only thing I bought. Oh, revive companion. Okay. Let's put that down here. But yeah, so I might be on a little bit early. Let's. I thought yeah, but I thought I got a pet after the quest, which is why I've not used it. Okay, well then, let's go ahead and get a wolf then. The one thing I do like about the Beastmaster pet, over just because I, you know, I'll jump into the melee and he'll just attack with me. I would like my pet not to call me master, though. I will say that. Like, no, you're my companion. You're not. I'm not your master. You're my companion. Oop, and I forgot. Come here, buddy. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Kind of forget that, no, actually, he doesn't just follow you. I like the taunt lion roar. Yay! All right, let's go back and finish this quest. Right click his nameplate and abandon. Bye, buddy. Go have fun. Go chase some rabbits. There we go. Doing pretty good. Both cats, we're learning that he, at this point, and I mean, Mum doesn't like it either. They don't like when you're standing. He kind of, he's very wary of you if you're standing, but as soon as you sit on the ground, he becomes a big old love pig. He's trying to befriend Nima. He's trying really, really hard to befriend Nima. Nima is being a little old lady and just hissing at him and rah. And he triples at her and he darn it, I keep forgetting to ring that bell. But he'll like triple at her and try to get her to like, you know, be friends, and she's having none of it. So, and every once in a while we feel like he's at the top of the stairs kind of meowing also. He doesn't climb. Like on the cat tree, the highest I've seen him go on the cat tree is two levels. That very well could be because, that very well could be because of he got stuck in the garage attic It was up there for like 3 weeks before people finally got up and got him. So, so that very well might be why right now he's not happy with anything high. But no, he's a very lovely boy. He does like waking us up in the middle of the night, talking to Nima, which is awfully cute. And I can't help but smile every time he does it. But sometimes it's at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we just hear meow, 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 meow. And then Cthulhu can tribble. I can't. I like the that much better than that. You know, whatever the noise that comes out when you make your lips vibrate or whatever. Yeah, I can't do that for some reason. But he'll do that. I just call it tribble. It sounds like the freaking tribbles from Star Trek. Actually, usually the cooks are sometimes sell different stuff. Okay, or I mean, buys different stuff. But no, he's a very cute boy. But yeah, we need to go. I gotta take him to go get his vaccinations tomorrow, and then we gotta schedule. Gotta schedule the snip. Which luckily Cthulhu will be off on summer vacation, so she can go with me. Tomorrow will be just me and him, so I'm sure he'll hate me after. He'll hate me for a while after that. I really got to take some time and just, instead of selling all my stuff, just go and work on, learning crafting. Yeah. Oh no. Ritual spoon? What? Alright. I wasn't reading this. Go on, have a taste. I understand if you need to take a look first. No. Let's read this again because I was not paying attention. I was reading chat. All right. Okay, so there we go. Aaron Mosswing takes your satchel and begins emptying the content into a nearby cooking pot, boiling into a rich stew. Aaron Mosswing says this is what it means to hunt as one. Well, I only hunted as two for like one fight. That which were prey now serve to fuel the predator. The predator trods the land and protects it from threats unnatural. Aaron Mosswing says the Beastmaster is a representation of this cycle and how both man and beast are drawn to the protection of the realm. Leans over a cookpot and hails the scent of the stew. Hands you a spoon. Go on, have a taste. I understand if you need to take a look first, but I assure you it's harmless. Return the spoon to me when you're finished. Okay, so... No. Yeah, I've not messed with it at all. And I just kind of want to get a feel of it. I'm not huge on crafting. I never have been. but I know it could. It can help, especially soloing. Can I? No. Well, that ain't it. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? Oh, wait. I keep forgetting. It's like a freaking mud. That's not a right command. Cooking pot hanging suspended above a small open flame, brimming with rich stew. Its scent fills. I never remember all the commands on this. Take, open, insert, pay, throw, rub, pour. Maybe take? Nope. Ah, there we go. He can be taught. Do I have a companion? I don't even have a companion. What are you talking about? Use ritual spoon. Now I gotta give it back. I keep every once in a while doing this like a regular, like a current MMO. Oops. Unlock me. And then I remember it's like, no, there are commands that there are you have to treat this like a mud sometimes. Novice Claws of the Keeper. Damage 5, delay 30, primary, secondary, strength 1 plus 1, strength and wisdom plus 1, help hit points 2, slash. Oh, so it took out my where's my oh, there it is. So now I'm Wolverine. Okay. So when can you put a second weapon in your hand? All right, so what partner? I don't have a partner. What are you talking about? It keeps telling me like it keeps like acting like I have a pet. All right, let me see if I can summon. I don't have a pet. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is the first step toward a lifelong companionship have been taken. You protected life. You've taken life. You protected life. You've taken life, and now you sustain life. Take these claws, symbol of initiation. For now, you're free to further your bond with your new partner, but don't stray far. Once those claws have witnessed a fair share of hunts, seek me out again, which is usually, it's usually, I think, like second tier quest for this is 5 if you've got a group. You can maybe do it level 8 solo. Okay. So it's going to be a while. Which, you know, like, but it's like, yeah, it's got stats, but that great axe was doing really, really well. It's, oh, we are level 3. There's a spell. I can buy a spell. Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. The facts of life. All right, so there was a 3rd level spell I believe I can get. Oh, no, kick. Okay. Oh, kick is useful. We haven't ran into any spellcasters yet, but hey. We're new to this area, so who knows? You know what? We're in the freaking woods. I don't know this area well. Polar alignment north. Because there's going to be times in this thing that I'm not going to have any idea where the hell I'm at. That'll help. All right, so we got the claws. I want to try them. I mean, that great axe man was doing really, really well. I don't know if this will say. Yeah. Let me look in the wiki. Classes, Beastmaster. Thanks. Oh, Beastmaster, where are you? There we go.
Come in, darling. I've been expecting you.
I was trying to read in the wiki when they get dual wield, and it's not a spell. Sexton, thank you very much for the lovely follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm on open right now. I was on closed, but I was like, you know, go back to the open until it's over. You talking about on my other screen? Or are you talking about like that or that? Oh, P, that. You're talking about that one? Letter P. Shows you your skills. So like, you know, if you're a, like melee, but you want to level up all your different melees, like piercing, bludgeoning, slashing, whatever. Here's where you'll go to see, you know, where you're at. Or if you're a caster, your alteration, abjuration, all that kind of good stuff. All right, where's the rope at? Like I sold my spear, and I haven't found a bludgeoning weapon yet. And I turned myself around. Twice round, baby, twice round, like a record baby, twice round, round, round. Sorry, I had to. I felt like it was a moral imperative to that I had to finish up the line. I'm a little hairy-footed ninja. Where's the water at? I went a wrong direction somewhere. Nope, actually I'm okay. There's the rope. Where's the water? Yeah, that's... Though, I mean, technically they made that choice, right? Or if you don't choose like swordman or something like that, they start you off with a sword? Really? Yeah, wizards should start with staves. Okay. Well, I could jump here. No, I would miss that. I'd land on the lift. I don't think that's what I'm going for. All right. See if we can do a triple sow cow. Whee! No, we did not make it. I landed into the water. Come on. I landed in the water. I was already jumping. Now I gotta find my body in the freaking water. That's going to be fun. Where is my body? All right, let me look here. So that's the lift. So that's the lift there. I jumped there. My body should be like right here. Haha. I'm like, I've got to be close. So let me see if I use drag corpse. If it'll drag it to me. And it did. So there we go. Okay, here's where we pull the, well, in other games you could jump into a thimble of water and you'll survive. Yeah. All right, so let's go. Oh, wait. All right, so one, I gotta go find me a companion. All they gave me was claws. Llama, hello. Like I even tried to call a companion. It says do not have a pet. They never gave me a pet. But how you doing, Llama? No. I mean, I'll even pull up the journal. For now, you're free to further your bond with your partner, but don't stray far. Take these claws as a symbol of your initiation. Aaron Mosswing says, with this first step towards your lifelong companionship, you protect a life, taken life, have a taste. Said, yeah, just eat the stew. Unless I wasn't paying attention. So she kind of ran off a bunch of stuff. So maybe I missed something. Yeah, I just emptied my stuff into the stew, and that was it. Yeah, and this is the stuff that was before. So everything above here, she never says anything about a another pet. I mean, this is where she started when I handed in the pouch. That's where it starts at. I mean, I healed a wolf. Was I supposed to go get him? Well, I'm pretty much done with Faz. I mean, when you're trying to be a full-time content creator, you can't be playing other games. You got to get big to be able to do that and try to be a full-time content creator. Hey, Runic. I mean, God, all you got to do is the Faz guys. I mean, watch them. Anytime they play anything other than Faz, usually their numbers drop by at least a quarter, if not half. I mean, hell, even Insum. He goes from 5,000 to 6,000 when he plays Faz to 3,000 to 4,000 when he plays anything else. Only the really, really big streamers, the 0.001, can play whatever the hell they want to play and not worry about taking the financial hit. So I played what the people wanted. But now I have a job and I don't have to care about full-time content creator. So now I play whatever the hell I want. Oh, that's not true. I'm sticking with MMOs. It's what I play offline. I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. Oh, that's the bridge I need. Okay, I find it. Okay, no, there it is. I wasn't seeing my claws. We need to go this way. There's a lot of trees I've not gone into. I have no idea what's in them. I know where the bank is. I know where the inn is. I know where a lot of the merchants are that I can sell stuff to. I know where my class trainer is. That's about it. I feel like I went the wrong way. Nope, we're good. I was looking for landmarks. Yeah, we've already ran into that. I've already died once. All right, see, so this is the one I healed, and he stood up. But it doesn't look like anything's happening now. See, people say that, Llama, but the reality is, until they actually get to know you, if you're just jumping all over the place, I mean, come on, look out on people that we all know, that we've been following forever, and that they haven't grown from more than 10 people, because no, they play what they want to play. If you want to, I mean, if you want to get the Twitch partner, stuff like that, you've got to be known for usually you have to be known for a game. Then, then you can mess around. All right, so, hell? Wasn't that the same way in EverQuest, if I remember right? Like, Wood Elves had no intelligence caster, so they had to travel somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, you could pick the same genre or subgenre, and that helps. Like, you know, Dead by Daylight, but you try, like, all the new games that come out that are like Dead by Daylight, you can always try, and people will follow you over and take a look at it. Stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. All right, so how do I get another kit? What the hell was that? But this has always been this is my go-to to relax and chill at night. I'm usually playing an MMO. So how do I? Cause like I used the kit on that one, and none of the other ones would. It kept giving me the kit back. Like I tried the kit on that one, tried it on that one, tried it on that one, and that was the only one that would take. That's the first one I tried, and that was it. Oh, they do. But you'll notice that they only go variety after they've gotten really big. Well. Ah. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I wonder if I screwed something up. Well, I mean, is it a big deal that I don't get this pet? I just go get another pet? Or maybe I screwed up getting another pet. I don't know. Yeah, so, let's go get another pet. Yeah, but I can't think of one person. And granted, I know very few streamers, so take that for what it's worth. That started off as a variety streamer, stayed a variety streamer, never stuck with one genre or one game, but was all over the place as far as the games they played, and made Twitch partner. I can't think of one. And all the Twitch streaming gurus all say, yeah, don't do that. Well, I mean, I've got Bestial Bond. Yeah, but he didn't start off that way. Thorlar stuck with Faz for a long time, and other games for a long time. But now he's big enough that he can do whatever the hell he wants. Well, he's bigger to be able to do what he wants. Like, I mean, Insum was Faz for years, for at least a couple of years before he started branching out and doing other games. I did look. But that's what I'm talking about. It's like once you get to a certain point where you're kind of happy, then yeah, then you can start playing other stuff, and you're still going to lose until you get known as the variety streamer. You're still going to lose people. All right, so you said, okay, well, definitely not further, not left. Maybe this way. That looks pretty good. Okay, that point. We made it. We survived. Yeah. I mean, then again, I mean, for a lot of people, it's, you know, it's not a big thing. Oh, thanks. You know, they stream and they do all that stuff. You know, they stream, do YouTube, whatever, for the fun of it. They don't worry too much about, you know, making partner, all that kind of good stuff. For me, I wanted partner, but I refused to do partner pushes. So it was like, okay, I've got to do this, you know, without partner pushes, without whatever. And I got to do it that way. Because every person that I ever saw do a partner push.
Come in, darling. I've been expecting.
Romulant Wizard, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the lovely follow. Every person I ever saw do a partner push that wasn't at, you know, close to 75 average already, people would watch. You know, people would help them out, you know, help them get the partner. Like get their, you know, get their average or get over 100, you know, over and over and over. And then as soon as they made partner, within weeks, like a couple of weeks, they'd all be gone. And they'd be back down to basically where they were before they made partner. Some people were able to handle that very well, and they were okay. There's a lot of people I know that stopped streaming because they couldn't deal with the fact of, they couldn't deal with the, all of a sudden going back, you know, going back down to what they were. Wait, isn't this a simple animal feed? Why is he not wanting this? Snooze the ad. Pre-rolls are going to kick on here in a minute, but I'm snoozing the ads. But yeah, I know a few guys that they, you know, had that big average, got partner. As soon as they got partner, everyone left and went back to either help other people or whatever. And they went back down to what they were before they made partner, and they couldn't handle it. And yeah, it was, which was sad because they were good streamers. I loved, you know, I loved hanging out with them and all that kind of good stuff. Why are you not wanting this? But it was the whole reason why I never did one, was I saw what happened to them. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I would handle it. I might kind of, not be happy. So I just made sure. I just didn't do it. It's like I'll either get it or I won't. And I still don't know how the hell I got it. To be totally honest. Because I went from basically around a 60 average, went on vacation with my wife and my parents, came back, and all of a sudden my numbers jumped. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. I didn't change any, at least I didn't feel like I changed anything. All right, why are you not eating? Attack, back, passive, sit, stay, follow. Oh, wait, what? Am I eating my own freaking pet stuff? No, he was eating it. Okay, never mind. He just was kept telling me that he was hungry, so I kind of figured that he was hungry. All right, but on that note, everybody, we've been on for 3 hours. It's time to call it. Time to go up and eat dinner with the wife, all that kind of good stuff. Like I said, I should be on at some point tomorrow. I'll probably be on early, so don't expect me at, well, actually, Fridays I normally try to get on at 2. But I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not delivering tomorrow because I got to take Rune, the new kitty, to the vet for his vaccinations. So, yeah. So I'll be home. So I'll probably clean the house a little bit, and then at some point I'll probably jump on. But everybody, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let me go see if I can go find a lovely person to go say hi to on Twitch. Anybody on? We went and saw Brutu yesterday. I could always go say hi to Super Steve. That wouldn't be bad. Shadra's on. Let me check. Let me see who's on Monsters and Memories. Right, JJWF is on. Kara just does stats. Live MM Can just points a cam at the bank. All right, let's just take you guys over to Super Steve, who is currently playing Faz. So, looks like he's looping a ghost around the table right now. But I hope you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Where is my... Oh, never mind. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, or day, or whatever. Wherever you live. I know Dark Elf is in Australia, so hope you have a great rest of your day. But I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I will be on Saturday. I will probably be taking Sunday off. But yeah, wife's got to go do a thing on Saturday, so I'll be down here streaming while she's out. And then Sunday, I'll probably then on Sunday be... Then Sunday I might take off just to kind of get a breather. But... hope you all have a great rest of your day and night. Love y'all. Peace. Bye-bye.